Good night everyone, today is Wednesday around 9 p.m. New York time and we're gonna go with the daily technical video update. No more change today guys. We were expecting everything that happens today on the market, but we would like to be clear about it that we're gonna keep the same bias that we have for the last, I would say, 2 weeks, when we believe that it's possible that the US dollar bottom can be in place. Now, we don't recommend, yes, to take long US dollar position. We would rather wait, because before the move happen we should get confirmation, because it's a risky to take this move to the downside. So I would rather wait. It's not that much that we need to wait. In other words, this is gonna be a huge move to the dollar if we are right. I mean, the only issue that we have is that we cannot count this move as a corrective. A, B, C, we cannot count it. I mean, the best count that we can get is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 with 3 weeks back. Now, like I always say, it's an Elliott Wave, nothing is right in stone. So we would rather wait. Which would be your confirmation? Very simple. This high right here. If the 76.15 is taken, you guys can start taking long position on the US dollar. Why? Because that's gonna create this to be a this way. So far it looks like a 3 ways, to be honest with you guys. Now it can be also a nest 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's why I would rather wait for 76.15. Now, if 76.15 is taken in the next pullback, you guys should be taking long dollar position. Like I say, I cannot count this as a corrective move. I would rather count as like I say, as a 5-wave move. Of course, if the count can be forced, yes, you can count it like A, B, C, W, S, A, B, C, Y, but that's kind of forcing. Why? Because look at the magnitude of the wave W compares to the magnitude of the wave S. But it can be counted. That's how Elliott Wave is all about it. That's how trading always is. Always gonna give you 2 sides of the story. So I will write now. If you see now this level 76.15 take it, then you can start taking long position. That's as easy as it gets, right? So let's leave the US dollar there. The Euro index also needs close to a top right here, which can come around 113.15 or 113 area. So I can see, if we go a little lower right here in the Euro index, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Very clear, at least for me. That move is very clear. So like I say, tomorrow everyone knows that is the ECB rate decision. This market is being pricing, I believe, about 15 points rate increase, and then you never know if that's gonna happen. All I can say is, if that do not happen, look at the divergence here in the 4 hour with the last high. Look at the divergence here with W. So like I say, I mean, the charts do not lie. I don't say that the US dollar cannot be sold. I don't say that the euro cannot go higher. What I can say is that as a trader, you guys need to be careful tonight. This is an extreme move that has been extreme, and like I always say, nothing worse to be in the wrong side of the market at the end of the trend change. Now let's go to the individual pair. Remember, 76.15 on the US dollar index is the beginning. Is the end. Is the one that's gonna create the bottom here. Another thing, if the US dollar should correct to the upside, if we break right here 75.45, which was the level that we mentioned last night. Look, the nice bounce that we get in there. That means that another leg to the downside is gonna take place. Now let's go to the individual pairs. Individual pairs, we like this setup. We have an order to buy this pair from this area against the low, only risking about 30 to 40 picks, so no big deal on the risk side. But this is what we're gonna risk. This is the most beautiful setup that I see in the market tonight, to be honest with you guys. I mean, this is a clear 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and the market should trade higher. Now if we see the euro pound in the 4-hour chart, look how nice it looks. Typical is a flat wave. This is wave Z flat when it goes ABCA, ABCB, and now 5 waves. When look the trend line, how it hold the low right there. If we go here exactly to the 618, 1618, and then if we go lower, we see that it went to the 3802. So nice setup to get long, risking about 40 to 50 pay with a chance to get a raise 200, 300 pay. So I would take that. Now let's see the euro. The euro looks like this is what's gonna take place. It looks like we're gonna get some euro win next to 9 before the decision. Now this can be count. I'm counting it. This should be the right way. A, B, C, 1, A, B, C, 2, A, B, C, 3, A, B, C, 4, and another A, B, C that can take it to around 144. That's ideal, guys. That's the best way to count it. Now, from here, if you want to force the count, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, the minimum target for the wave 5 is the 1236%, which I already took it, already happened right here. So guys, do not get surprised if anything happens. That's all I can say. I still favoring the euro to provide a new high. The euro pound is telling that, but do not get surprised. Again, do not get long euro, do not get short euro. If you want to get long euro, get it around this area, which is around 42, 142.50, 142.70, 142.30 against this low. You risk 100 pips. Now this is the trend line, guys, that all you guys need to take. Right now the trend line comes around 41.30 area, but if you see tomorrow or soon that trend line to be taken to the downside, that's the end, guys. That means that the top is in place in the Europe and the quest for 112 is about to start, right? Okay, that's the euro. Let's move to the next pound, the next pair, the pound. The pound can be seen that we cover in the seminar today in 2 weeks. First one, WSY, which is WSABC Y. When this is the end, you see 1, 2, 3, 6 of weight A, so that's possible. Now this is a 60-minute chart. If that's the case, this can be 1 and this can be like a flat weight 2, or this can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, and this can be 2. Now let me point you guys out that the high was the 76.4. Now what I'm trying to say is there is another way when it's a flat wave B and goes A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. That's another way. What's gonna happen if it's the flat is that it's gonna test the 164 area. Now my best advice to you guys, this is the RSI on this pair. You guys look at it. There is a rising trend line here on the RSI. A move below that trend line means that the downside started to take place again. It's renewing. So keep that in mind. when you're gonna enter. We're gonna go short pound, because that's what the market is telling me, that we should short the pound, that the pound should get weaker than the dollar, and the euro pound is gonna get higher. So that's what the market is telling me. That's what we like, the whole correlation right there. So keep that in mind. Okay, next we go over with the euro CAD. This is the euro CAD. It looks like ABCW S ABC, and we're still expecting a test. We are about, I would say, 70-80 picks of our entry point. We are still expecting that to be heated and then go to the downside. Okay, let's go over now. Let's say the US dollar against the Swedish franc. Kind of deep correction, went to the 50% of the whole move to the outside. I still counting like 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5. This correction also was the 50% of the previous wave. You see right there, exactly 50%, and this one is also the 50%. Let me show you. So if the dollar is gonna make the move, this can be the case. I was trying to find a way to get this as a wave 1 completed here, and this being wave 2. It's kind of half. We have to force a lot of counts when we have to do this wave 1, a flat wave 2. I mean, it's possible, this 1 and this 2, and then this 3 4 and 5. So let's see how the market react. But so far I would rather go this way, because this is the higher rate on the RSI, telling me that this should be the wave 3, and there's gonna happen a new high, should be wave 5 in this pair. Let's cover the euro Swedish franc. I know I have clients that they like this pair. The euro Swedish franc in the 4 hour looks like got more to the outside within wave Z, like this, even though the minimum target and the equal legs were reached yesterday. That's why the decline was so sharp. Now, nothing wrong with taking a short around this area against the high, just in case. Again, just in case that there wasn't a nest right here, and then what we got is 1 2 3 4 and a 5, just in case. There's nothing with it. I would rather wait, but nothing. I would rather wait for this level to be taken, but nothing. But this is what we should have in that pair. Silver. I want to mention silver, that I see that silver is showing a very complete structure. Okay, another one that I want to mention, guys. I'm sorry. So you guys gotta be careful with the silver. Gold, I still believe that got more to the outside, but silver, guys, you gotta be careful with it. Now, this is the CAD. The CAD is, if you count it from here, it goes 1 2 3 4 and a 5. A, B, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. It's rebounding from the equal legs. And remember, the main pair, the main currency in this pair is the US dollar. So if the US dollar have a bottom, needs to rebound for current level. So don't get surprised to see this pair to the outside. A break of this trend line will make it happen. So guys, again, my best advice to you guys today is stay quiet for tonight. Don't do that many trade. If you're gonna do a trade, do the closest, like euro pound, I mean like euro against the Swedish franc, all those type of pair. Avoid the US dollar tonight. The US dollar is in the very close to what we call a definition area. Either we're gonna go higher from the current levels, or another low will take place. We like what we're seeing right now, unless it's an ending diagonal in the wave 5, or it is a pair of 1 2. We believe that the US dollar bottom is in place. Okay guys, let's leave it there and get back to you guys tomorrow. Thank you.